What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. Yo, check this out, man. So, Guardian of the Galaxies is gonna come out on Xbox Game Pass. And when I saw it, right when I saw it announced, I was happy and a little bit concerned at the same time. You see, all these companies are trying to figure out a way to influence your consumer behavior, right? Now, if a company can predict your consumer behavior, that's very advantageous towards them. But if they can control it, or if they can really influence it, that's even way better because without you knowing, you're going to do what they want you to do. Game Pass has already affected the way we look at games as far as price goes. It already does, okay? I think Game Pass and gaming services period are a huge threat to stores like GameStop and stuff like that. I'll give you a perfect example. Destroy All Humans. You know, a little alien game, Destroy All Humans. It's actually pretty fun. You should play it. Destroy All Humans is available on Stadia Pro. It's available on Xbox Game Pass, and PS Now has Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. Okay? So again, the game Destroy All Humans, you can get it on Stadia Pro for $10 a month and then a whole bunch of other games. Or you could get it on Xbox Game Pass for $10 a month and a whole bunch of other games. Or you could get it on PS Now for $5 a month with a whole bunch of other games if you buy the year-long subscription. So I walked into GameStop sometime last week or maybe the week before last, and I was just, looking at the games in there. And I remember walking into GameStop and looking at games under $20. You guys know I never used to buy games over $20. Games under $20 and being able to find things that were compelling. And I remember seeing on the shelf for Xbox, Destroy All Humans, or maybe it was a PlayStation version. I don't know, but it was either or. Destroy All Humans for something like $12.99. And I'm thinking to myself, this game is on this store shelf for $12.99, where if I buy this game, it's not one of those games that you're probably going to go back and keep playing over and over again. You're going to come back, trade it in, and maybe get $2, $3, $4 for it. So at the end of the day, your best bet is you might end up paying what, maybe $8 for this game or $10 for this game if you trade it in right away and get your money back or whatever. But instead, you could just subscribe to one of these services and then you have access to this game plus way more. That's dangerous because the common sense consumer is going to see this and is going to be able to pick out which makes more sense. Now, if you're a collector of games and that's you, then that makes more sense. You might want to buy it so you can own it. But who wants to own Destroy All Humans? This is just an example. So, Guardian of the Galaxy now is going to drop on Game Pass. And I'm thinking about every single person out there who paid full price for this game and didn't regret it because it was a good game, right? So you bought this game, it was a good game. A lot of people gave it praises. A lot of people enjoyed it. And now the game is coming to Game Pass. Number one, for gamers like me that didn't buy the game, I'm excited for it. I'm like, yes, I didn't buy the game. I waited. Now it's coming to Game Pass. it gives me a little bit of hope that more big games, right, are going to come to Game Pass. And it makes you think, why would a game that did so well, that got really good praises, right, go to Game Pass? It's either profitable for the developers to do this. That's the only way I can actually see it. Microsoft must have made sense for them, which then makes it make sense for gamers like me that like subscription services. But I feel for my fellow Xbox brothers and sisters who paid full price for this game and now see this game coming to Game Pass. I want to hear from you. Do you feel any type of way like, damn, I should have waited? Because if you do, I want you to realize that this is Microsoft's tactic. More than likely, they want you to feel this way. I don't want you to feel this way. I want you to continue buying the game that you want to buy when it drops. If it doesn't come out on Game Pass, go ahead and buy it. There's got to be a balance to show Microsoft and these companies that this is what we want. Because eventually, if we stop buying the games, the emphasis to sell the game would go away. And then you'll have to go with the subscription service. And obviously, we want options. As of right now, as of today, every single game on Game Pass you can buy. Every single game on PS Now you cannot. Unless you have PS Now, there's certain games that you can't play on your PS4 or PS5. You're forced to stream them through PS Now. Now these are older titles, so it's not that big of an issue, I guess. But again, it's a different level of control. So let me know. Does this bother you? Does this bother you that you paid full price for the game and now the game is coming on Game Pass? I saw somebody put out a tweet saying, don't buy Elden Ring. Show the developers that we want this game on Game Pass, so don't go ahead and buy it. Wait for it to drop on Game Pass. And I don't know, that tweet didn't quite feel right, but I can't put my finger on it. I can't pinpoint as to why. Value is Value loses its value when you don't have a choice. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that on a mug. Value loses its value when you don't have a choice. Meaning when it's the only option, it's no longer really valuable. So be careful with how you feel if you already bought this game. Hopefully you bought this game, you feel good, you're not worried about it. Perhaps the developers of Guardians of the Galaxy sold the game and they felt like they squeezed that juice as much as they could, and then Microsoft made them an offer that they couldn't refuse, and they went that route instead of just putting the game on sale and seeing if more people would buy it. And maybe it was a smart move. Maybe it was a smart move. Damn, maybe it was a really smart move, because now that I think about it, no one was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. It was already done. It was a great game, but it was already done. No one ever brings up really, hey, this great game is for sale. Like, you just know when games go for sale. But whenever a game is dropping on Game Pass, it almost like gets revitalized. More people are going to play this game. I already know it. I already know it. It's going to happen. But I wonder how you feel if you bought it. Again, overall, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic because I'm a service type of guy. I like Game Pass. I like PS Now. Stadia Pro could use a little bit of work. But It only works because it's an option. Because it's an option. So I still need you to go out there and buy these games when you really want to, when you really like it. Okay? To be fair, I've actually bought games, which is crazy. I thought once I had Game Pass, I wouldn't buy games at all. But I have actually bought games. I bought games on the PlayStation as well. Horizon Forbidden West for $30 feels just right. Oh, you heard me right. Horizon Forbidden West for $30 feels just right. Me and my son split it. He paid 30, I paid 30. We both got the game perfect. If I would have paid $70 for that game or $60 for that game, I don't know, man. $30, that game feels just right. Oh, that's a good example. Horizon Zero Dawn was on PS Now. I don't know if it is anymore. But let's say a few months from now, Horizon Forbidden West comes out on PS Now. Because I only paid $30 for it, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I'd be like, okay, cool. But I got to play it when I wanted to play it. If I would have spent $60 or $70 for it, and then 2 months, 3 months later, it comes out on PS Now, I don't know, I might feel a certain type of way about it. So I'm really curious. How do you feel? See, what Microsoft is doing is genius because you have your games that come out day and date. So they're already making you make that hard decision if a game comes out day and date. Like, are you really gonna buy it or are you just gonna play it on the surface? And then they do these type of things where a few months go by and then they drop the game on Game Pass. So as of right now, there's a lot of people out there. We don't know the formula. There's no game that I can look at and tell you it'll never be on Game Pass. So it's almost like, yo, hold out and wait. Hold out and wait. Do you think Elden Ring will make it to Game Pass eventually? Let me know. Let's just be careful, guys. I love Game Pass. Again, best value in gaming, hands down. PS Now is good, but it's still not quite the same thing as Game Pass. But it's really valuable because it's a compelling choice. It's not a necessity. Let me know what you guys think. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.